Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
We already know K'Sante, Aatrox, Udyr kind of being the three blinds.
It's just been really easy to grab those, right? I think it makes it to
Some
where
teams that kind of go and try to take one or two, and they don't matter as much as long as the other team can't get 6. Stacking early dragons might just be better. And then, hell, you have some teams like AL the other day who didn't care about them at all.
Yeah, so the biggest thing is, from what I've heard from players, it's comp reliant. But speaking of comp reliant, it's going to rely for Weibo not to get a top lane solo death by ZDZ. Gets hit back. Xiaoshu, he can't make it happen. Takes the extra damage. Nayo is here, though. And welcome, welcome. ZDZ got the early hurt, but Nayu makes...
But it doesn't look like he's just going to... Doesn't look like he's going to want to risk just starting that one outright.
I just love it because Nayo was like, you thought I forgot about what you did to me earlier, ZDZ? You thought I would Tsunami ahead. It does pay dividends. Nayo just can't get his chicky nuggies here. We do get the Keeper's Verdict, and now Light is left all alone. The TP's coming in, but isn't going to be enough. Light just falls, and it's Nayo who gets it again. Vikla's going to dash his way out of there. Xiaohu having...
Oh, not even potentially. They are going to deny another wave, right? Light going to have to run all the way back from base. Does match and finish off his... You know, we typically don't really talk about top lane matchups like this. Is White.
Oh my God. Couple third shots, though. I think he's dead. Light wants it. Some autos. They trade each other. Guns blazing.
I'm at least happy that Assume was able to trade that kill because it looked like Light was just going to be deleted right off our screens at first. Then tries to take advantage of the fact that he tanked turret. And Mazelle looks like the action's not ending.
It ain't done. Weaver's wall comes out, perfectly hits Zora. There now you have Nayo going in for the engage. Does get the exit strategy over on Xiaohu, but he's still going to fall. Beautiful pickup from Xiaohao himself. All out comes through from Xiaoshu, who's now going to get the kill and going forward. Emperor's Divide from Vikla is going to separate the fight a little bit. Xiaoshu's still pretty big, but Zora's getting run down by the deer. And that's huge for Weibo to continue to put pressure on RA, but now Xiaoshu and Vikla, they want to tag team. They want to try to take down Xiaohu. He's going to get him one more auto, and he does. Now Assume is here too, and Vikla's there. Assume gets the kill on ZDZ, and it's just non-stop action, exactly what I would expect.
I love... It's definitely going to be interesting, right? Because we have no potential threats of like early souls coming through, but RA trying to play around. Lack of vision.
Xiaohao maybe not healthy enough. Okay, well, Nayo says you can't drive the Rift Herald. We do get that tidal wave on top of Light. Light's just going at the damage now. Finds Assume too. Will end up falling over to Nayo. It'll be the trade through. The charge came out from the Rift Herald, but RA
trying to get back to top side, push that wave in, trying to deny some more minions from RA. But
an enemy team capitalizing on it. An outer tower does fall here too, Lou.
Yeah, looks like Weibo know they can't even count Weaver's wall as well. Weibo haven't really been able to find any big plays with that ultimate like they would have hoped. Able to just, you know, yeet him right out of the fight. Maybe Xiaoshu could even actually just all out him even further into enemy territory. Like, there aren't a lot of great angles for Weibo to find here.
Tidal wave got used. That's a 3-man knockback from Xiaoshu. The Weaver's wall rather gets utilized too. ZDZ gets the TP in, but gets pulled back into the team. Nayo's in there, but the bubble comes through. Here comes Vikla on the side. He can't get it. Big Emperor's Divide will just hit Xiaohao, but Zora had taken down ZDZ. You got the trade back. Xiaoshu's dead. Now also Vikla falls. So big damage in favor.
Xiaoshu being one of the members who's so far ahead on RA.
I do love how fast RA burn objectives. That's something I talked about earlier. They do have a lot of sustained damage. The Keeper's Verdict comes out too, and unfortunately up against the wall there. Now RA had the better positioning in mid because of it and take a tier 2.
I still respect the attempt.
Weibo are struggling to get in the pit. The Weaver's wall comes down. They got to commit to the pit. RA needs it. He gets the early smite. No! That's stolen by Xiaohu! The Tiger King of Spring! He gets the Baron, and Nayo is left one. Way too early, unfortunately. So we'll take probably a look at that one, but it is punished.
Especially it's someone like Xiaoshu. Maybe like a tidal wave into K'Sante trying to find an angle, but looks like still though, that's some crucial ults down.
Half health now for the Dragon. Who's going to get it this time? Vikla's on the back end here. Goes into the pit. There go on to Vikla. The Dragon goes over to Xiaohao. Big Emperor's Divide back into the team competition. But the biggest thing was the Keeper's Verdict that make it so. RA take it wholly. They did lose the Dragon, but now they're going to try to chase down Xiaohao. And they easily pick him off. A double kill to Assume.
And we were highlighting Here is Fickle gonna look for some kind of scoop, get his way onto the enemy 80 carries.
They got ZDZ a little bit low. Vikla focusing on the Baron here. They need this sustained damage. Culling is so big here. There's the tidal wave on the back end. They're going to focus the Baron now. It looks like they're turning on it. They do get knocked back from it. It's still so tanky, and this is what I talked about earlier. It's so hard to kill. They end up finally getting it. The knockup goes in. Xiaohao's in the midst of it, and it's Nio that goes down first. In the end, it's still just that one trade for the Baron, but RA looking to get out of dodge, gonna dodge out of that Weaver's wall, and they are safe and sound. Xiaohu's machinations go wide, as Vikla under tower now might have just sealed his doom. He's gonna try to pick off Xiaohao, but goes back in at first divide. The turret shot's not gonna be enough as they turn to it, and Vikla falls so Weibo can throw pressure on a bot tier 2.
Oh, now, I mean, look, full item Lucian coming at you, Vikla as well. Incredibly strong, so they're going to get this first turret down. But looks like Weibo want to try and make play again.
Wall, they actually are. TP coming in now, though, on the backside of the wall. The Keeper's Verdict came through as well. A lot of ultis utilized. Get out of there. The Dragon's going to reset now, and Weibo actually in a really good position now. But Weibo on the other side in some trouble now as they go in straight onto Assume, who's overextended now, is getting just run down by ZDZ. Nio's in the pit, but it's too early, and he's just going to fall to Xiaohu. Xiaoshu on the back end won't find anything either, and that is an easy Dragon take from Weibo.
And now going to try and keep it going. Xiaohu might regret that, but in the end...
Nice little angle there. He does get himself out.
Yeah, so now for Weibo.
Oh, or does he? Nope, he does not. Xiaohu will give him a nice warm welcome, as has been the case this entire game.
They can just end, right? I mean, look at the death timer on Vikla. Even Nio's still down for quite a while. It is crazy if Weibo end up taking this game. It was close the whole time, but still, RA were in the driver's seat.
You got Assume and Zora, and Xiaoshu left as the defense. Not many minions there. They're going to block the culling so that they can get the turret. One Nexus tower falls, and Weibo have their eyes set on the win here to start off the best of 3. They're taking a ton of damage, though. They need to be a little careful. They don't even get the turret. They'll back away now. Xiaoshu is about to go on a rampage, it feels like, as he can't get the last knockback. Now it's going to be Light stepping forward, and the final tower falls. One last defense from RA survives, but no, it's not going to be enough. Weibo, they whole-handedly take game number 1.
Of course means that all the action in the bot side is probably going to get juicier.
And that's what we saw last game.
Unfortunately. Well, you know, at least he's a good sport. Moves along with his day, but now we can see... I'm actually not concerned about the Dragon with Xiao.
After Xiaohu backing off towards mid lane, but just looking to get some vision just in case they want to go for a big dive down there later on. Xiaohu in a little bit of pressure in mid lane. Vikla going for it. Does have the Emperor's Divide. The flash predicted from Vikla, and that should be the lockdown onto Xiaohu here. He doesn't have a way really out of this one. Try to get out, but can't do it. First blood goes over to Nio yet again. And we'll see Xiaohao trying to continue this. This is feeling like a retelling of last game. And we are just going to see Xiaohao pick him back up on the revenge cycle. First item, so see if he can utilize it at all. Bubble does go wide.
Xiaohao ends up kind of revealing himself.
Oh no, the handshake. Hostile takeover. Assume just flashes out of that one. RA trying to make the re-engage on the Xiaohao happen. The Fate's Call has been used. Vikla's here. Vikla trying to get the angle. The Emperor's Divide. Beautifully done, but they don't have the damage. And Xiaohu is here. Nio dies in the end, and Vikla's going to be an alcove gamer that also falls. Handshake from Crispin. There's the play we were looking for. The man just can't stop. And Xiaohu gets his
Tower going to be able to come through. Weibo answering with his Drake. But with those grubs, it's kind of going to take a bit of a skirmish or a play for RA, I feel like, to effectively use them, right? They haven't had push in mid. They didn't have push in bot. I guess you can try and just break down top turret. Zora actually forced a flash.
That feels so bad, too. And they just can't get any pressure on this bottom side of the map, literally. The tidal wave comes through, though. Culling on top of it, too, the double bubble. Zora just showing him how it works. Vikla engaged on instantly by Xiaohao. He makes it out alive, though, and Nio, he's in the middle of everybody. But there are the stones being thrown by Weibo straight at the face of the rare
Give it a blow, just both summoners there, potentially, to be able to get out. I guess maybe not both. If you flash immediately, you don't need to use the barrier, but...
All right, Xiaohu, can't you survive here? Vikla gonna dodge out of that, and it won't be enough. Vikla gets the kill. Nio in the support.
Yeah, I mean, They get a bit of a hello here.
Them.
They get a cameo in the movie. Isn't that enough?
Yeah, they'll be in the
so
crowd.
funny.
Why is nobody driving right now? Somebody get their driver's license out. My goodness, Weibo. We got.
Look at the mini-map. Nio, he's a patient guy.
He is. He's just been hanging out there the whole time.
Taking Drake.
It's a little bit difficult now, though. You do have Xiaoshu on the back end. The Weaver's Wall's back up, same as last time. The Dragon is stopped, Light on his way, realizing that the committal is there.
Oh!
Keeper's Verdict out. That's huge, actually. Xiaoshu making a big difference. They need to burn the Baron and do something here. Everybody's just going for it now. Xiaohu's in the pit. Nayo's going in. The Baron goes over, and it's gone to RA. It's still looking like a fight going Weibo's way, though, and it's unfortunately Xiaoshu has to give his life there in the end. 2 Baron buffs make it out, but Weibo, after all of that, Weibo end up getting everything they could have asked for, except for that Baron buff. Still in the mid lane. Weibo just having all the decision-making power here.
I mean, there's just so much threat on them now.
Oh, here it comes. Xiaoshu channeling up that Keeper's Verdict. Will not hit anybody there. ZDZ goes in for the engage, goes all out as well, and now Xiaoshu gets hostile takeover, and he's just gonna go down too. Wind becomes lightning. He finally falls, and it's Crisp who gets the kill. Another turret goes down, and so far the bricks are being crumbled piece by little piece.
And now Weibo going to be able to take mid turret, get an inhibitor off this. Looks like they're going to turn bot instead of trying to just keep pushing the base. Makes sense. UG series, right? Another like very young roster. A lot of like just very weird and obvious mistakes. It happens.
There's take all the advantages they've garnered and take this Baron unless RA can get in.
I guess we're going to see if Nio's
Chris.
specifically is Chris.
Chris tried to do the flash Renata combo as well, and there you go. Engage coming out from Nio. The big Keeper's Verdict actually knocks a decent chunk. But you got Vikla in the middle just getting chunked down himself. Crisp has made it back. He gets bailed out by himself. And Weibo, the Light's just sitting there chunking Xiaoshu. And it truly is just the We Brought Gamers coming alive.
And you know what? Game 1, it was close. But Game 2, Weibo just come out strong. And they're showing us the type of team they should be.
I love that they were able to pick up this duo and make it look so good in their first series. This team is looking on sync, and this will be a 2-0 victory. Game 2, a lot cleaner than game number 1 was, but a scrappy first series victory on the season. That's all right. Gonna pick apart a couple more pieces, but congratulations to Weibo on the 1-0 start.
I still just love what